Hi, in this video I want to look at some of the social settings within Yoast SEO. In the last video we looked very much at using it to get a really effective Facebook post, but I just want to go through, there's a few extra little things we can do just to make life a little bit easier and to also make it slightly more effective. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually on my own website here, and under the SEO tab, you then have the social settings, and there are a few settings that we can actually add here, which will just make it that little bit better. So on the accounts page, you can actually add your Facebook page URL, your Twitter username. Do note that they're subtly different. Instagram URL, LinkedIn URL, MySpace URL, Pinterest URL, YouTube URL, and Google Plus URL. So don't have to add any, but any that you're using actively, you can just go and put them in. So here's my Pinterest one. So I can just cut and paste that main address into there, and same with my Google Plus one. I must confess I don't use Google Plus that much, but it's worth putting in there as it's a Google thing. Who knows what it might help with our SEO. So we'll just put those in and update it. If we now go to each of the individual ones, you'll notice on these you need to embed or disable it. So do embed them, and then you've got with Facebook, you've got a front page setting. So this is if anybody ever posts your main URL, the image they get and the title and description. So again, you need to make it fairly generic, but I've uploaded an image there that I want to go with every post of it's that. You've also got a really nice feature here where you can put a default image. So if you have a post and you don't add the Facebook image to it, it will use this default image. So it just saves you putting an image to every page or post. So that's settings with Facebook, but definitely worth doing that. So if somebody posts your main URL, they pick that up and you've got your default image there. Make sure you enable it as well. Twitter. Now Twitter is slightly different, and I'll come back to Twitter in a moment and show you the effect. With a Twitter card, you have two options. You can just have a summary bit of text, or you can have a large image and a piece of summary text. So I would definitely set it to have the large image. Unfortunately with Twitter, there's no option to set the default, and nothing on the homepage you can do. So that's that one. So again, make sure it's enabled. Now Pinterest is, so David confirmed as well in the group earlier that Pinterest uses Open Graph metadata just like Facebook. So it will use your Facebook details. So you do need to make sure you have Facebook enabled, otherwise it won't work with Pinterest correctly. What you can also do though is confirm your site with Pinterest, and what that does is anything that's then pinned from your site, it will associate with your address. So what you need to do that is confirm your site with Pinterest. You just need to click on that. Gives you the details there, but when you actually go into your Pinterest account, you need to edit the settings, and coming down under website here, you need to confirm website. So what you then just need to do is to copy and paste that into this box here. So the Yoast SEO plugin does it all for you. You just need to do that. So then any time when anybody posts from any image is pinned from your site, it will be linked back to your site. So definitely worth doing that. And the Google Plus one, again, is just the URL the URL here and link it on your Google Plus page. So that's your business page. So I'm just taking that there and just putting that into there as well and adding that. So just a few settings just makes Yoast SEO that little bit better for you. Just want to show you one final thing on the social share side. We looked at Facebook last time, as well as the Facebook share tab. So this now will apply to Pinterest as well. So Pinterest will pick up these things. But you also have a Twitter one. Now you can actually make your Twitter title and Twitter description different from your Facebook one. There may be times you want to do that. The really annoying thing is the Twitter image is a different dimension to your Facebook one. So to make it work really well, it is worth putting in an image which is 1024 by 512. Sometimes you will get away with the Facebook image size working. It will crop it slightly differently. Some people say you can get away with one that will work for both. Ideally, it's worth putting in the two different images sizes there for your post. So just if we look at this, so if we just go into Twitter and post this onto Twitter, you'll just see how this now looks. So again, to post it onto Twitter, exactly the same as Facebook, just take the URL, go into Twitter, what's happening, post it. Now it doesn't work in quite the same way as Facebook. You don't see it until you tweet it. And then once you've tweeted it, you'll notice pose in the big image, pose in the title text and the title description. So again, those sorts of posts, much more impact on Twitter. Anybody clicks on that, they come straight back to your article. So a few more things on the Yoast SEO. We'll come back to it again probably later on as well, but hopefully that will just get you going with a few extra things on the Yoast SEO plugin.